the businesses out there about GDPR is to not be ready on time for the release of the GDPR, because they are all starting to be concerned about the new requirements, the new activities they have to do in order to be compliant, but they are still trying to figure out if they will be fully covered or not by the services by themselves and by the products they are using in their daily business. So nowadays they need to do a proper assessment of what they have and be ready for the 25 of May 2018. That's the big concern they have. That's a great question, because whenever you use out-of-the-box tools and services, for example, thinking about Office 365, Microsoft declared that by the D-Day of GDPR, all of the cloud services will be compliant with GDPR. But if you create or if you use custom solutions, you have to be careful. You have to properly select your products, and you have to double-check if they will be compliant with GDPR, as the platform on top of which you host those solutions. And so you have to double check if the custom developed solutions can be compliant and are compliant, handle properly your data, do care of your sensitive data, and eventually you should keep an eye on those solutions that allow you to store information in a unified log like the one we have in Office 365, so that you can have a unique set of logs that you can check and keep track on to see if you are performing well or not against the GDPR requirements. I think a good start for a business nowadays to be compliant with GDPR is to do the assessment provided by Microsoft, especially if they are using Office 365 services, because that's a comprehensive assessment that you can do to see what are the requirements and how much you are already compliant with those requirements. Afterwards, you will also have to do a full assessment of all of the custom developed solutions that you have in your environment, in your IT infrastructure, to be sure that you are compliant from every perspective. Once you have done that, you need to be on track on a daily basis to continuously do monitoring of your IT environment and be sure to be compliant on a daily basis.